Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's another Wednesday night brew party, a very special edition, episode 40 of the Brew Party podcast. I can't believe anybody's still listening or watching to this. I can't believe I've gotten this far, but here we are, 40 episodes in, and I am so excited to be joined by this group of extraordinary gentlemen. The three hosts of the You Hate to See It podcast will be my contestants tonight for the first ever Brew Party Trivia. That's right. We're doing 10 rounds of trivia. You get the answer wrong, you drink, and so forth. Person with the most points after 10 rounds wins. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Let's get into my guests first. I have Adam, I have Jeff, and Nick is also here, unfortunately, from the You Hate to See It podcast. Boys, how you doing?
I'm doing great, but I was going to say you threw extraordinary and gentleman around quite loosely here.
Yeah.
Nick is neither of those things.
This is very accurate. Also, I beg to differ about literally everyone here.
Yeah, you know,
Except for you. You're probably the only gentleman on this call. So,
well, that's a lie. I'm a degenerate, but we have to lie
Same.
to people a little bit.
Fitted greatly.
Yeah.
It's kind
Jeff,
of what our whole thing's called.
Yeah, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm fucking great, man. Living the life.
Living the life. We got a listener comment here. Do you drink after correct answers also? Grant, we can do that. We might as well
If you just ask me to drink, I'll fucking drink.
Once you asked, do you drink, I stopped reading your question. So,
yes. So, as long as there is alcohol in my house, of which there is plenty, I will be drinking.
Okay, so before we start, if you guys want to reconnect to the room, I'll put that in the private chat here real quick. But let's talk about your podcast. So it's been a little bit since you guys have joined me. The first time I was joined by Adam and Jeff, it was like months ago at this point. Nick wasn't able to join us, so I'm glad that you're here now. So for anybody that doesn't know, well,
that's actually how it's supposed to be.
Again, I'm lying.
If I'm not here, then everything's going correctly.
Again, I'm lying that I'm glad you're here, but tell us a little bit for anybody who doesn't know, just like what do you guys got going on over at You Hate to See It? It's pretty similar to the Brew Party. You're enjoying some beverages for the most part. We see a Bush Heavy, some bourbon. Adam's got a Lime-A-Rita over there. So give us a little intro or insight into your podcast, into You Hate to See It.
So essentially, we're just three best friends that get drunk and talk about literally anything. Yeah, so we just let's see, what was it, like a month ago? We just had a band from Texas, Anything But Human on. But yeah, generally we just it's just the three of us, and we just get drunk and have some fun, and we kind of like the atmosphere of we're all just friends sitting on the couch together with our listeners, and hope that our listeners drink with us. We don't condone drinking and driving, but we also don't tell you how to live your life. So
he's not wrong. But basically, a way to put it easier is we do what you do, but take out the sports and add in more alcohol.
Yeah.
Double the alcohol, divide the sports, or subtract the sports there. So
and
let's
triple the degeneracy.
Triple the degeneracy. Well, if you guys are into gambling, then I will interject there that I'm way more of a degenerate at that than you guys probably are. But so let's talk about trivia. So I'm going to pull up this screen share here a little bit. So episode 40, Brew Party Trivia. Go share this, retweet this on Facebook, find us on YouTube, share the link, comment along with us, hashtag Brew Party Trivia. Find out who's going to win. These three gentlemen will be battling for supremacy. So, Kaylin, if you'll go ahead and move to the next slide for the rules, we can go over those real quick. I have my girlfriend Kaylin doing production for me tonight. Let's give a nice hand for Kaylin.
Hashtag. Oh my God!
There you go.
You're trying to share it on our damn Facebook page.
God damn it! No, Kaylin, you just ruined an answer. Okay, this is already going great.
It's fine. I feel like this is probably good for everyone here.
All right.
It makes you feel better. I wasn't looking at it.
If it makes you feel any better, this is already going better than ours.
Just so I forget.
Okay, she needs help, I guess. Of course, this is how this is going. Oh my God! All right, so she's back on.
Right, Nick?
Yeah,
we do not.
Right, back on the rules here. Only press. the space button when it's time to go to the next one, Kalen. So here we go for the rules. First to buzz in gets to answer. We have a nice buzzer app going here. They're actually all in it. 1 minute to answer after you buzz in. The first guess is incorrect. The other two players have the opportunity to steal. If you do steal, you only have 30 seconds. Incorrect answer equals drink. I think we established we'll probably drink no matter what happens. But player with the most points after 10 rounds wins. Second and third place must finish their drink. So I don't know if you guys saw the answer to the first question already or not, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go anyways. So Kalen, go to the first question here, and we will go through it. Sports movies. So this is one of Adam's categories. So I had each of them send me a few categories. They each picked 2. I picked 4 categories, and we're going to start with sports movies. So in the movie Semi-Pro, Will Ferrell stars as Jackie Moon, owner, coach, and player of what ABA franchise?
Why do I feel like Adam's looking it up?
No, I'm
You cheating?
I'm pressing buzz.
Pressing buzz. All right, Adam's in. What you got?
The tropics.
That is true. The Flint Tropics. Kalen, go ahead and move us on.
I knew it was the tropics, but I didn't know if I was going to have the whole thing.
Yeah, Flint, well, the tropics works. I'll take tropics. We already know how well this is going, so we'll take whatever correct answer we can get.
Cheers!
Cheers!
I would like to state I am also still pressing the buzz button in the.
Beautiful.
Hey, I got locked out.
Yeah, so did I.
Yep, same.
There you go. I'm unlocking them now. All right.
All right.
Cool.
Here we go.
I also, for the record, I don't think I've ever seen this movie in my life.
It's a good movie.
Because Nick hates Will Ferrell, so
I don't hate Will Ferrell. I just like almost all movies he's in.
Why?
Eurovision was
what's
pretty
up with
cool.
that?
Eurovision was pretty cool. I don't like Will Ferrell.
Eurovision is the Will
Eurovision.
Ferrell movie you pick?
Yes.
I might have to kick you out of this already.
I would pick Eurovision.
I mean, I've seen a lot of Will Ferrell movies. Eurovision's not bad. It's a
Old
long
School
movie.
is so good.
It's a very long movie.
It's all about old school.
I hate Kicking and Screaming, for the record. I hate that movie.
I hate you, I think.
Daddy's Home is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. So
that's a good one. The sequel kind of flopped a little bit.
It has my one of my favorite jokes though. When
what is that?
When the little girl's outside after he finds out that his parents got divorced, and he yells at her, he's like, "Are your parents divorced?" She goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you the reason they're divorced?" She says, "No." And he's like, "You're probably the reason they're divorced."
Oh, I'm probably the reason mine are too. I'm just kidding. That was a long time ago. Okay, well, let's move on to the next question. All right, so this is a podcasting question. So this one, I don't need you guys to buzz in. I'm going to take the closest answer here. So I'm going to have all of you answer. No buzzing on this one. How much does the Shure SM7B mic cost? Nick, give me a guess.
Alex, I would like to say $300.
All right,
I would like to
$300 from
state
Nick.
I really thought you were stupid for a second when you said Alex.
No,
I didn't.
Pour one out.
It didn't
pour one
register
out
immediately that it was Jeopardy.
I'll just pour it on. Hold on, I'll just pour it on my keyboard.
Yeah. Jeff, you got a guess?
I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm gonna say like 375. I honestly have no fucking clue. I'm gonna say 375 though.
375. So we have 300 from Nick, 375 from Jeff, and then Adam, what do you think?
I think it's 247.
You
also,
what?
I was going to ask if these are Price is Right rules. If you go over,
No, yeah. So if you go, you go over, you're done.
Shit.
But none of you went over. We take the closest, which would be Jeff.
Yeah.
The total, Kalen, if you go to the answer, the total is $399.
Oh
Jeff,
my God.
You were right there, dude.
Dustin Kelly over here spitting out correct answers.
Too bad he's spitting them out after I guess already.
Yeah. Thanks for the answer there, Dustin.
I should have read it before I freaking
Yeah.
answered.
You guys cheaters. You better not. 69 for the mic. And then listener comment, Hank, my guy Hank and Dictor, how's it going? It's going well. One day I got to give you a run for your money at NFL Trivia. In next episode of Brew Party Trivia, Hank, you're coming on. We're doing NFL Trivia for sure. You just booked that yourself. Kalen, let's move on to the next question. All right, this is for our guy, Nick. His volleyball question: What is the regulation height of a standard volleyball net?
Ugh.
I mean, I hit the button, but
I
nothing's
also hit the
happening.
button.
Jeff.
I don't know. It's
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
7 feet.
I don't know. Okay, that's not correct, but does anybody else have a guess? Because if nobody else,
you have the
it's
answer in
pretty
inches,
close.
don't you?
yeah, I have the answer. It is 7, and how many inches? Do you have a guess for that? It's like,
Oh, for the inches?
well, I mean, I'll give it to you. Fuck it, I'll give it to you.
No, I
Kalen,
mean-
show me the answer. That's close enough for me.
I was gonna say 7, like 4 or something.
7 feet, 11 feet, 11 5/8 inches. He got the 7 foot part right. I will take that. So Jeff is in the lead. 2. Nick has 0 on his own fucking category, and Adam
I pushed
with
the button.
1. I believe Jeff had it first, man.
Yeah. He jumped it before me. I was gonna say 8 feet.
I may or may
be
not
fair.
have a
Yeah, you better-
recommended that category.
He also put that. Kalen, let's move on to the next question. Music. All right, this is one of the categories I added in. What is the most streamed song of 2020? So this counts like Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, all those streaming services.
I mean, I clicked it again. I don't know if it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it tells you. It just says measuring on my end. So
This
Same.
buzzer actually thing kind of sucks because it's all kind of coming up at the same time. So
I mean, you can give it to Adam. I mean, I'll just
yeah,
steal it. if
Adam,
he's
you
wrong.
got it.
Savage Love by Jason Derulo.
That's incorrect. Jeff,
I
Is it
don't
WAP?
think I've ever heard that.
that's incorrect.
Ah.
Nick, you have an answer?
I mean, I'll give you an answer. It's gonna
Cheers,
be
Adam.
wrong.
Yeah.
I am. God, what do I want to say here? Of 2020.
No, of 2019.
How about you?
You stupid piece of garbage.
You
Can't even
go away,
fucking
sir.
read right.
You go away, dear sir. God, I wish I listened to more than sea shanties.
Same, bro.
What is Drunken Sailor? Circa 1850.
Drink. Kalen, go ahead and show us the answer. This is my son's favorite
You
song,
know, that makes sense. Yeah,
Blinding
that makes
Lights
sense.
by The Weeknd.
That is a
I've-
bomb ass song.
Yeah,
It is
that
a very
really
good song.
I don't
So-
even know what this song is.
Oh, so good.
So this buzzer thing really isn't working. So whoever just spits out the answer first, I'm just gonna
Oh, I
give
love
it
it.
to you. We're just gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
that
gonna
way.
be great.
I know it's gonna be a lot more chaotic, but I'm not even. It's really not registering the buzzers here.
You
So
invited 3 drunk degenerates onto your
Yeah.
your live stream podcast. You were asking for chaos.
I mean, we all knew this was the road it was gonna go down, but
It
we're
really
here.
is. Yeah.
The second that we found out you were the only person who had an iPhone.
That's when I should have known. Like when this, oh yeah, we're all Android users. I was just fucking canceled it.
I'm sorry. Some of us don't like locked OSs.
Whatever, dude. Let's move on to the next question, Kalen. Esports. This is Jeff's category. Chicago's very own esports team went through a name change this summer, formerly known as the Chicago Huntsmen. What is this team's new name?
I have no idea what esports you decided to
Wait,
choose.
when did this happen? What?
They play in the
Uh,
CDL. They play in the Call of
Yes,
Duty.
they
League.
do.
Yeah,
When did they change their name? Like last week?
yeah, that's a good question.
As of the last time I played COD in like 2 months ago.
Like, did they straight up change their name or did they get bought out? That's the real question.
So,
That is a good
if
point.
you are familiar with the team at all, their owner was the former founder of a certain other gaming organization that got bought from him. He bought that organization back and they changed their name to that, if that helps
Oh.
you. at all.
No.
That team was in Los Angeles before they are now the blank Chicago.
I don't know anything about Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
No idea. I'm gonna
I
skip
mean,
it.
I'll take a random shot in the dark, but
Adam, anything?
If someone in the comments wants to tell me the answer,
Call of Duty League.
the Daredevils. That's my guess.
What are the Chicago Axemen?
I hate you. You're so fucking stupid.
What do you got, Jeff? I have 2 wrong guesses. So it's up to
I'm gonna
you.
say Echo Fox. I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna say Echo Fox.
That is incorrect. Caitlin, show us the answer. It is Optic Chicago. So they were formerly Optic Los Angeles.
I was literally gonna guess Optic, and I was like, no, FaZe and Optic haven't moved anywhere.
Well, they have, Jeff.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna effort this real quick. I gotta see when the fuck this change happened.
It's literally
this had to have happened like last
a
week.
month or 2 ago. It's
Okay,
very recent. Because
I'm
I'm not as big into the esports kind of stuff as you guys are, but I do play Call of Duty. Warzone is my shit. If anybody wants to get down, add me on Xbox.
I plan on re-downloading Warzone only. I do plan on re-downloading it.
I don't have 700 gigabytes on my hard drive to download the damn game.
Didn't you know you can just download Warzone now?
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But if anybody would like to play some Warzone, I have 18 wins. Not saying all of those 18 wins are because of me, because they're absolutely not. Shout out to Tyler Towns.
I'll join you. I have 0.
There you go.
I'm your troll friend that will take a 4-wheeler filled with C4 into a building for funsies.
I will. I'm the team guinea pig, so I'm running for buys. I'm picking people up and stuff like that. So
I run a SAW and an MP7, so that's what you're dealing with on me.
you gotta get on that AK. You gotta get on that AK life.
No, what?
I don't have enough on my buddy had the room built me the perfect AK, and it just absolutely shreds. So let's move on to the next question. So Jeff's still in the lead 2, Adam has 1, and Nick with 0. Television. So this is in the month of October. Only for the month of October. 9 of the 10 most streamed television shows were on Netflix. What other platform had a show on that list? Not the show. What platform was this show
on? Probably Disney Plus.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Damn it.
Prime.
Correct, Jeff.
Damn it.
Go ahead and show us that.
Oh, it was probably The Boys.
I was gonna say The Boys came out in October, didn't it?
Yep. The Boys. Yep. I actually have the list from October here pulled up. So it's all Netflix shows besides The Boys. So it's Ratched, Enola Holmes, The Blacklist, The Office, Schitt's Creek, The Boys, Grey's Anatomy, Criminal Minds, Cobra Kai, and Lucifer. So yeah,
Lucifer's actually pretty. I was one of those people who was watching Lucifer. To be fair,
636 million minutes streamed, and then the top one was Ratched with I don't even know.
I'm really surprised since you two actually watched The Boys, and I haven't caught myself up.
Nick and I have only seen the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, and we watched them together.
I think that's all I've seen. I think I've watched the first 2.
Well, it's because we share the same Prime account, so if one of us goes ahead, the other one knows about it. So
yeah.
That's like my Disney Plus right now. One of my old roommates has it, and they've been watching ahead on The Mandalorian. I got to catch up on that for sure.
Yeah, I'm probably about to buy Plus or Disney Plus so I can actually watch.
It's okay. You can speak words. It's okay.
I look.
We are on a podcast that is kind of what the goal is here.
I'm more of a mime, to be fair.
That's fine.
If it makes you feel better, he'll just leave 17 times while you're recording, so you have to edit out a bunch of random spots where Nick's not there to reply.
Where he's just not in there.
It's great. That was my first time editing.
You're being toxic.
Before we go on to the next question, biggest pet peeve about Nick. Ready, go.
Oh god.
Oh, his existence.
Oh god, yeah. I'm honestly surprised you didn't say his hairy shoulders, but
that's number 2.
Of course. Biggest pet peeve of Nick. Oh god, I don't even know. That's a rough one, man.
I'm about to get fucking thrown at right now.
Before he does that, next question, please, Kalen.
Yeah, honestly, thank you. Saving everyone here.
This is an NFL question. Jeff's category. What NFL quarterback holds the record for most pass attempts in a single season?
Why do I not know this off the top of my head?
I would like to give my
I'm gonna say Brett Favre.
Incorrect.
Damn.
I'm going
He
to
is-
say Peyton Manning.
Incorrect.
I'd like to say Drew Brees.
Incorrect. You're closer. It is a quarterback that is still playing today.
Was it Tom Brady?
No, actually, it's going to surprise you. Younger.
If you
Younger?
said
Is it
Philip
Kirk
Rivers,
Cousins? I feel like it's Kirk Cousins.
It is Matthew Stafford from the Detroit Lions.
Oh, wow,
Caleb,
okay.
show us that answer.
To be fair, I don't think anyone on the Lions could catch a football.
Yeah, no, in 2012, he had Calvin Johnson, so that is definitely
Yeah.
why. So he 727 attempts. I have his stat line from that year pulled up. Actually,
I was
If
gonna
I
say,
can
isn't that
get
the
to
same year
Yeah,
that Calvin Johnson broke the record?
probably. So he
Yeah.
threw the ball 727 times, completed 435 of those passes for 4,067 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. So it's not like he had like a great year touchdown wise. The year before that, he had 41.
Yeah, but Matt Stafford's like so underrated. This dude like puts up numbers with literally the shittiest team in the NFL every year. Like it's like
Yeah.
first, what was it, like 6 seasons he threw for like 4,000 yards each season, but no one gave a shit because the Detroit Lions couldn't win a fucking game.
Right, yeah, like I just said, in 2011 he threw 41 touchdowns, but he was on the Lions, so who cares?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next question.
Oh,
NHL logos.
Oh, I know this.
I
Oh,
know
National
this.
Stars.
I know this. I know this.
that's
Dallas.
the North.
Or-
That's
or-
the North Stars.
yeah.
That's and which
Adam
has
is
become
correct.
I was
Oh,
so
God.
close.
Give me your what you know where the
Minnesota North Stars.
yes. Nick, you were close to getting your first point there.
Yeah, well, it's so I know the current team is Dallas. Like,
Yeah.
The Dallas
I do
Stars.
watch hockey. Yeah,
Galen, you can
Well,
show
I-
us that answer.
You like how I just threw out my answer because I knew it was going to be wrong. So I was just like National Stars.
It was stars. It was
Stars.
close enough. The Minnesota North Stars. I was looking up. I was trying to think of a logo that was like you'd actually be able to know, but wasn't, I guess, super easy. But I guess that was so.
So honestly, so North Stars, literally, if you talked to me like a month and a half ago, the Kansas City Scouts would have been the team. I just made my made my first franchise in NHL 21, and my custom team I thought would be cool. I did the Colorado Rockies, which are now the New Jersey Devils.
Mhm.
But before they were the Rockies, they were the Kansas City Scouts, and that Kansas City Scouts logo is the logo available for custom teams.
Yeah,
So-
I saw that logo when I was looking them up today.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, like I like saw that and I was like, holy cow! And that's like one of the few teams that has actually moved 3 times. Is Kansas City Scouts, the Colorado Rockies, the New Jersey Devils.
Well, I
Should've
had
gone
no
for, like,
idea.
the New England Whalers.
I also didn't know the Colorado Rockies were a hockey team, and then that's also their baseball team's name.
Yeah, so
the
it
more
was-
you know.
It was like a year after the hockey team left, the baseball team got started, and they just took that name because it already had like the name.
Do
Like,
they have the same logo?
I don't know.
Not really. No, it's the Colorado Rockies hockey logo was like taller, while the Rockies baseball is kind of wider.
Yeah,
Mountain.
the Rockies, it's like just a mountain with a C in the middle of it, and that C is the Colorado Avalanche's 3rd logo.
Mm,
So still to this day, it's on their shoulders.
logo talk. Pretty interesting, huh? Especially for the audio part of this coming out Friday. Let's go on to route number 9, Kalen. Our next question. We're getting really close here, so it's coming down to it. Jeff has 3 points, Adam has 2 points, and Nick has 0. So Nick's kind of out of it, but this is another one of his categories. Ant-Man has had many different iterations. Who was the first?
Adam, I'll let you take it. I know nothing about Marvel. Is it Hank Pym?
That's correct. Hank
I was like,
Pym.
Okay. There we go.
Show us that
it's
answer,
not-
Jalen.
I was like, it's not Scott Lang, but for some reason, that's all that's coming into my head right now.
Hey,
Fuck.
hey,
I
this
was
works out perfectly for me because now Adam's not tied with me.
I was like, it's Michael Douglas. I just knew
Yeah,
that.
It is Michael
that's
Douglas.
Shit.
So we skipped over the answer there, but we'll wait on this question for just a second. But yeah, it's Hank Pym, played by the incomparable Michael Douglas in the latest Marvel movies, and then Scott Lang would be the latest version of Ant-Man, I believe.
I think he was the second one in the comics as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing about Marvel comics.
Glad I picked Marvel comics for the comics round.
If you ask me about DC, I got you.
Hank Pym created Ultron, Nicholas.
Did he? I don't. This is new to me. Okay, that's interesting. I find that very interesting.
Okay, I guess I didn't put the answer in to the slides. Of course, I messed something up. All right, college basketball. This is going to be our last one. And then I actually have a bonus question that we'll do so if Adam gets this question correct, he will be tied with Jeff, and we'll go to the bonus round. We'll do the bonus round either way, but it'll actually mean something if Adam gets this question correct. So 2019's Final Four in Minneapolis featured a team from the ACC, the Big Ten, the Big 12, and the SEC. Name two of those teams. Only two of the four.
I am not 100% sure, but I'm going to assume Duke and Kentucky.
I do know those are actually really solid guesses. That's all I know.
Solid guesses, but those are incorrect.
All right.
Are both of them incorrect? Or
both of them are incorrect. Both of them are incorrect.
Last year is the first year in so long that I did not pay attention to to college basketball, and I hate it.
I'll let Adam go first because I'm also shooting in the dark.
I think I know the Big Ten one. I probably should have gone with that one, but yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll go. I'm gonna say Wisconsin, and it's probably not. Nope. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with my old. Back in high school Final Four pick, Temple. Wisconsin and Temple.
I'm going Michigan and Ohio. I don't know if they're Big Ten, but
those are both in the Big Ten, and they're both wrong.
Well, not Ohio. Ohio State is.
Ohio is in the MAC. Yes,
Ohio. Right though, right? Temple was definitely.
Is it Michigan and Virginia?
Efforts, it is Michigan State and Virginia. Thank you, Dan Baker, for that comment. Michigan State and Virginia, and then it was also Texas Tech and Auburn, and that championship game featured Virginia winning over Texas Tech. Kalen, you can move on to the next slide.
So weird to me.
Answers there. Virginia, Michigan State, Texas Tech, and Auburn. Like I said, that was 2019. And last year, obviously, there was no tournament. It got canceled, which is unfortunate. But college basketball is back now.
That honestly might be why I don't remember it. Just because we didn't have one this year.
Because it didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there you go, Jeff. Yeah. I was actually in the hospital with my son was like a day old, and we were like watching the Big Ten tournament, and it got canceled. Like the game that was on got canceled at halftime. And that's when I was like, this coronavirus might really be something.
You say that as you're in a hospital with a newborn. Yeah.
I'm in a newborn. Yeah. When we're only allowed to have 5 guests anyways. But, that was more due to the flu season, I think, anyways. But so that's through 10 rounds. We have a winner, Jeff, with 3 points. We'll do the bonus question for shits and gigs. This is going to be another one where you're all going to guess before we go. What is the most expensive item on the McDonald's menu?
Does this include like the special limited edition
like
stuff
the
they do?
No, just the regular menu.
Like a full, like just like one of their meals, or is it like a bundle?
It's just one item. It's not a meal.
I think it's the quarter pounder with bacon and cheese.
Yes, sir. It is. It absolutely is. Kalen.
What happened to all three of us getting to guess? Also, because I was going to say
double. You didn't say double. Yeah. I was going to say double.
So was I. This is fucking rude.
You all get a point. Okay?
No. But I get 2 points because fuck you guys.
One more thing. What's the price? You all guess the price. This will decide who gets the point because I have that on here.
It's. I'm
Just
gonna
the
say
sandwich?
Just the double quarter pounder with cheese and bacon. What is the price of that?
just the same. I'm gonna say like $7.24.
$5.99.
What the fuck McDonald's are you going to that any item on there is that price? I'm gonna up him a little bit. I'm gonna say $7.68.
Kaylin, go ahead and press the space bar one more time. Should have the price come up.
This is some
$6.69.
I'm so annoyed. He says quarter pounder with bacon. Doesn't even say cheese
He
or
did say
double
cheese.
quarter.
You said cheese, right?
I said cheese and bacon.
You
Oh,
didn't
well,
say
that's
the double
fine.
though.
Yeah,
You didn't say
double
the
quarter
double, though.
pounders and quarter pounders are different, brother.
Also, I know I'm fat. I still
Isn't
smash
that just a half pounder?
Shut up.
Like,
We don't like you.
Shut up.
I guess it is. You're not wrong. So
Why would you say something so controversial? Say it so brave.
yeah, so brave. What's gotten into you? Oh my goodness.
I'm just a brave man. I don't know what to tell you.
Brave soul. So if we're doing prices right rules, you, Jeff, and Adam both went over.
Yeah. So
That
Nick won,
That would give it to Nick.
which means he's tied with Adam.
So it's 3-2. I can come up with a couple more questions here. I know that's really all I have as far as the screen sharing goes, but
Kind of rude from the fact of I won and we're just gonna back out on my losers have to chug the rest of
well,
their
I mean,
drink,
we're
but we
not. I
can
mean,
deal with it.
I would love to declare
about-
you.
How about this, Jeff? We'll chug it and then we'll do more questions.
So here's
I'm
the
down
thing.
with that.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm scared about. I made the mistake of chugging my the end of my beer in celebration, and now I'm left with a lot of bourbon.
Well, boys.
That sucks.
All right.
We're not
Oh,
having any-
I'm finishing my drink because I won.
So are the first ever winner of the Brew Party Trivia is the one and only Jeff Glines from You Hate to See It. He wins with 3 points. Adam and Nick each finished with 2. A hell of a burp there after a chug.
Yeah, a lot
Adam,
of
Nick, you guys are losers and you suck at this game. Drink up.
I just finished it.
I really don't want to.
I'll drink another.
So much bourbon.
I can't wait to watch Nick
I
vomit
I
on
actually
live
didn't
stream.
see you. Yeah, just vomit.
Excuse
That's
me.
that's the next game.
I
Who
have-
can hold it in without
I'm gonna be
puking?
chasing with a beer.
Who can just keep shotgunning and chugging beers till they vomit?
This was a podcast topic at one point about how you should never chase your drink with beer, and I'm going to do it right now.
I thought you just said you didn't have beer.
No, I have beer. I just finished it. I opened one. I'm still look. I'm
Then
So you
chug the
chose the
beer.
bourbon. So you chose the bourbon over the beer.
perhaps.
Perhaps.
This is your own fault at this point. I no longer feel sorry for you.
Perchance.